Air signs, welcome to Juju's Empathic Lightwork. I hope this message reaches you guys well, and I appreciate you guys visiting my channel. I hope you have a great day, and I hope this reaches you well once again. This is going to be a general oracle reading. It's going to be a general reading. And this is for all the water signs in the building. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Scorpio was actually the most looked at video last month, and I've only been on this channel for a month, so it's very impressive to see that all these people are seeing this video. So I really appreciate I really appreciate you guys watching me, and I hope that my messages are for you and, help you get through life. And life can already be crazy, so thanks for spending a little time with me. I'm going to shuffle these cards a little bit and let Spirit tell me when to stop. And like I said, this is for all the water signs. It's a general oracle reading, and we're going to be using the Sacred Activations Geometry oracle cards. And these cards are about colors, shapes, and just kind of showing the different more mathematical, more physical realm of symbols, and you guys understanding that this is energies, especially oracle cards is all about those energies and what energies you should be dealing with and what energies are going to be around you. And I'm just going to do a 4-card spread. It's called the four cards of foundation. So very interesting. Let's see what's in your foundation and see what's going on for all those water signs out there, Spirit. If you can just give me 4 cards, Spirit. 4 cards. 4 cards. If I can get 4 cards to the sign of Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Water. Where my water at? I got a Cancer ascendant, so hopefully I can commune with y'all in it. I do got a lot of Cancer best friends, and my cousin is a Cancer. Slay her. She is amazing. Okay. Also, there is just a very interesting energy going around. Now, know that we are in Libra time. We are in the time of relationships, friendships, any type of ships being tested, and kind of being called upon and kind of figured out if it serves you or doesn't serve you. And if you gotta serve, let it go. Or if you gotta serve it some, toil it on the way. Gotta go. But remember, always be blessed and never be stressed, honey. Always be blessed and never be stressed. Hello. I'm gonna move you down here so that you can see me shuffle these cards a little bit more, and then we're gonna lay out your spread. And this is for all the water signs, and it is a general reading. So if it doesn't meld with you, hopefully any of the other videos do. And if they don't, I am great at personal readings. Before I started this YouTube channel, I was doing a lot of personal readings for different people, friends, family, just random people, co-workers who were interested, ex-co-workers who were into ex-bosses, a lot of just different people. I met a lot of different people through this tarot and oracle energy, so I appreciate this divination. Okay, I'm going to shuffle a couple more times. Spirit just said 1, 2. Okay, one more time. You said Spirit. Okay. So Spirit, we're going to cut the deck for the water signs. Bow! And I cut the deck in funky ways because I'm a funky person, and I like funkiness. At the bottom of the deck, we have realization. Realization number 37. 3 plus 7 is 10. That's also a completion. Also, that is the month of October that we're in, so that's very interesting to see. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of the heart-centered truth, and as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. So this is about being yourself and being fully realized and being complete in your internal process of becoming who you believe you are, or maybe you're in a journey of finding yourself. Any of those water signs out there, or maybe you're still finding yourself, and or you think that you already had found everything that you knew, and maybe there's pieces still missing, or maybe there's pieces still showing up. Realization happens often on many different levels. Internally, we realize something when we become aware of something as a fact. Externally, we realize something when we achieve or fulfill a dream or desire. On a spiritual level, we refer to the self-realization when we are able to unite body, mind, spirit, and soul to step into our fullest, most authentic expression of who we really are. The center of activation draws into infinite inward journey through the layers of our awareness. The green indicates that the presence of our heart, which provides the wisdom and stability needed to be frequently trippy path. Needed to be on this frequently trippy path. The rich, bright blue coloring of the outer circle represents the ability and desires to express ourselves, to be realized and in our outer world. The water represents the emotional realm and the heart's guidance system. And the orange and yellow stand for expression, creativity, and self-awareness. So this is realizing yourself and realizing your power. Okay, so the first card is you and what you bring to the table. The second card is what's around you, or who else or anything else out there that is bringing, and what they're bringing to the table. The third card is what you bring together, or what this energy that comes with you or comes around you makes you do or makes you feel or projects. And the fourth one is the insight, just the clear insight of whatever the water signs or whatever water signs are focusing on right now. Okay, the first card we have, this card represents you and what you bring to the table. We have 11, belief, honey, belief, the frequency of belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Also, this is number 11, so 11s are about imbalance sometimes as well. The belief is one of the most powerful driving forces towards action and change. Belief can be described as a state of mind we experience when we think that something is true. Up until now, it has been mostly our conscious mind that has determined whether or not we believe something. If there is enough evidence, logical or scientific facts in support of the thing, we could consider to be true and therefore believe it. In the new energy, it isn't enough to just rely solely on analytical and logical mind to determine our truths and our beliefs. Our world is rapidly being saturated with more and more multidimensional elements like memories from other lifetimes or other dimensions, enhance extrasensory and psychic abilities, and an altered sense of time, to name a few, that require us to change the way we think. The science has not caught on enough to provide our minds with sufficient evidence to make sense of the multidimensionality. We have to rely on other parts of ourselves beyond the conscious mind to navigate through the exciting new world. We are in the process of discovering now crucial heart and our intuition is needed, that are needed to be considered as a valuable and as the analytical mind in determining our beliefs. To thrive in the new energy, as a co-creational, multidimensional human beings who are in control of their reality, is essential that we believe we are these beings. Self-worth is crucial, and we have to believe without a shred of a doubt that we are powerful creatures. Just as magic requires a deep and unwavering conviction on the part of the magician, we have to believe that anything is possible, especially those things that make no sense to our logical mind. Changing our reality starts with a deeply rooted belief that we can. The color of pink represents is associated with universal love and of oneself and others, with sweetness, tenderness, and care. TLC, or a little STC. Brighter pink brings the aspects of aliveness, excitement, high energy, and power. The star is in the middle can be a beacon of inspiration, indicating our connection to heavens and the universe and the source of our beliefs. If necessary, however, the star can be used as a shuriken, a Japanese throwing star, a precise and powerful weapon, indicating the power of conviction that is sometimes necessary to blast our way through old ways of thinking. So this is what you believe in and how you believe, and when you believe, when you believe in yourself and you believe in the energies around you as well, you're very real with the energies around you, very honest with the energies around you. Next card we have is what is around you or what people bring to you. And that is 4, heart chakra. We have 4, heart chakra. And that is what others are bringing to you or what's being brought around you. The heart chakra, the frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports that our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally, its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures as over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of the circle, of each circle, creating a perfectly proportioned flower. As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, and the harmony in which all separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of the connection as humans and as spiritual beings to the whole. The green represents and associated with the 4th or heart chakra. It is linked to the capacity of love and to feel compassion. This applies to our ability to love one another as well as our ability to love ourselves. The heart is located at the center of the physical bodies. Likewise, the heart is located at the center of the chest and meditates between the lower physical and the higher spiritual planes of being. Green is the color of nature and earth, and it is healing color that balances and harmonizes the connection between mind, body, that senses its touch. So this could be sensual people. This could be people that touch your heart chakra. This could be heart matters. This could be someone playing with your heart. This could be the capacity to love something so deeply and unconditionally. The third card we have is the energy that happens when these two energies come live. Basically, the dynamic between the two of these energies is magic. Woo! We got magic, honey. So between these two energies, heart chakra, you may be dealing with the earth sign too. With all this green in here, you may be dealing with the earth sign. And this is magic. This is, I didn't even see this coming. Magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that we require is our belief in this manifestation. It's very interesting. You had belief in the first place. So somehow you have to find a heart chakra so that you can get your magic, which is very interesting. Card 31. Something could be happening at the 31st of October. It's a very magical time of year. on the 31st of October. Oftentimes we consider to be magic is simply that which we cannot explain with the parameters of our existing belief system or reality. We, if we haven't seen something before, or we have never taught something could exist, that then it must be magic if we clearly experience or observe it. The magic could be described as explanations we give for something we perceive as real. Even though science has been able to prove or explain yet, and our minds struggle to accept it. Through history, humans have had profound fascinations with magic, a deep fear of it as well. Magic holds seemingly unseen, unknown possibilities that can be immense value, yet our lack of understanding and control makes us fearful of it. We assign great power to it, as described in countless fairy tales, myths, legends, in which magicians, sorcerers, witches, and wizards play significant roles. Perhaps our deep fascination with magic is our unconscious desire to alter our reality and expand beyond our current state to become a much greater expression of who we really are. The magic helps us believe that anything is possible, even the things that seem impossible or make no sense. Magic is another great and interesting way of magic is another word for manifestation. What is clear is that magic requires a deep, unwavering intent and a conviction on the part of magician. A uncertain and unquestionable abracadabra will simply not do. Changing our reality starts with a deeply rooted belief that we can. When we are deeply connected to ourselves and to Source, our presence is without doubt. This solid connection is the secret power of all great sorcerers and wizards, who, based on their convictions, intentions, and trust, are able to perform great magic. The purple represents, including indigo, violet, are a combination of red, the warmest color, the blue, the coldest color. Purples are associated with the third eye chakra and the crown chakra, representing the psychic extrasensory abilities, as well as mysterious connection to Source. It is why they have been associated with magic and mystery throughout history. The center of this activation represents our radiant core, which strongly anchored into the Source and facilitates our ability to perform our magic with great power and energy. This transparency represents the vague and elusiveness of spiritual world in comparison to our solid form-based physical world. So also maybe you may be dealing with psychic or supernatural anomalies in this past month or in this past time lately. You've been dealing with anomalies, especially when you're around certain people. You've been generating or been dealing with certain magic, that different type of interesting energies. The fourth and final card is the thing that you can kind of focus in on. And, you know, it kind of is an insight that you can see. You know, these two, this was about you, this was about the thing that was around you. This was about what the thing around you and you can produce. And this is the insight. This is that other insight that can help you. That insight is tantric journey. Ooh, tantric journey. The frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock hidden unknown tantric journey. Allows us to unlock hidden unknown wisdom. I see. Unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through a sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. So, sexual energy. Somebody's sexual energy is just popping out, baby. You know, I love a water sign because, you know, they real sexual. They quiet, but they freaky. They freaky. Some, especially unless you get a Scorpio. Now they ain't so quiet about how sexual freaky they is. You know? I love a Scorpio. And Scorpio's always like, no, not me. But yes, girl. Yes, you. Yes, you. Yes, you, girl. Or guy, whoever's watching this video. Also, this energy could be sexual energy. This is energy about more of a passionate type of interesting energy. Tantric journey also talks about the journey into Tantra is about expansion of consciousness. The word Tantra can be translated as that which goes on expanding. It primarily uses the senses as a pathway towards focusing in the mind, ultimately letting go of the mind to reach a state of internal openness or internal oneness. Through sexual sensation, one of the most powerful sensations humans can experience, we achieve a state of union without ourselves or with another as a spiritual beings in a corporeal vehicle. We can access our multidimensional nature, our physical body, letting our senses guide us into a vast universe that lies right beneath our skin. The tantric journey image shows that the intersecting triangles as a reference to union between the masculine and the feminine, were the upward triangle representing the masculine and the downward triangle representing the feminine. The purple represents the connection of source as a basis of expanding our consciousness, and the petals and the orange center represents the second chakra, the seat for the sexual expression, as well as our emotions and our creativity. The swirling circles, the ones in the center, and the larger ones in the background represent the part of our origins that is off-planet. Blue is associated with the clear expression of truth, and the Siri Yantra is visible in the center of the representation of the integration that takes place through union. Square represents the form-based world that we experience as spiritual beings in a physical body. So basically, it's very interesting because in the inside, this is the 4-card spread, and it is the 4 directions as square. Basically, a square. A square symbolizes a lot of things. It's foundation, squaring off on different types of things. Also, this spread is also about it represents structure. It also represents the emotions. Our emotions offer feedback to a system to help us navigate an energy essence to our physical body. And this 4-card spread is showing me that you are also thinking about a lot of sex. So, this heart chakra, and maybe you have a really powerful love in your life, and that's really working out for you. Maybe there is that heart chakra and your belief combined is making actual and real magic. Maybe you're having sexual magic. Maybe you're doing sexual magic, and as you have sex with somebody, it seems like the connection or the power just seems to keep growing, or seems to keep just making anew. Also, this could show that maybe there's something that you guys are focusing more on sexually. Maybe you're really focused on your sexual life, and that is taking up a lot of the rest of your life. So you can't do anything else, or maybe you're not seeing the magic in everything because something's consuming you, and you're not allowing the heart chakra or your belief to really keep you strong. So just make sure that you focus on that so that you can make realization on a lot of things. This is realization of a belief, realization of your of the heart chakra around you, realization of real magic, and realization of your tantric journey, as in maybe you haven't had a lot of sexual experiences. Maybe you're not a very sexual person. Maybe there's just something that just isn't boding well for you sexually. Maybe you're realizing that you are magical. Maybe you're realizing that you have real magic, and that's very interesting to see. Also, it's just a very interesting energy to see. All of this realization is showing me that you can express anything you want in this world. You just gotta have the focus and have the heart to control and figure out what's next and what to do next. And try not to focus too much on your sexual journey, but if you're not sexually experienced, maybe this card is telling you to get out there a little bit more, to put yourself out there a little bit more, to allow yourself to go on that journey and to be less of a prude. I know especially a Pisces, they're a bit prudish when it comes down to it sexually, and they're real quiet comes down to it sexually. So, try to open yourself up more. Try to give yourself that tantric journey that you need to open, and maybe through sex you are opening yourself and finding oneness as well. You're finding a psychic awareness, and that's very interesting to see. Just believe in your convictions, believe in yourself, but don't let your beliefs completely destroy everybody else. And if they do, just remember, you have self-worth that is based on your gifts, talents, and a strong connection to source. So your belief has the power to manifest anything that you need anyway. And maybe you're in the power of manifestation. If you'd like a personal reading, you can hit me up at empathic.litewerk@gmail.com. My name's Juliano Duff, and this is Juju's Empathic Lightwork. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Like, subscribe, share, hit the little bell button if you want to hear notifications from me. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and see y'all later.